I was just taking some of the glimpses of the festivals of Kerala. You know that how energetic and colorful are the festivals of Kerala. The people of Kerala are so energized when they celebrate their festivals. Thrissur Puram, Onam, Vishu, everything is so delightful. The food, the attire, the way they celebrate it, the rituals, traditions which they follow are so amazing. And if someone watches it, they will really want to take part in these festivals. Due to this lockdown, this year's all festivals is captured in this album, My Memory Lane. I like to collect pictures of festivals, rituals, everything, the architecture, the art forms of Kerala, so that I can see them when I want it. Talking about the memory, I do remember my sister's marriage, the adorable Kerala traditional marriage. She wore lots of traditional jewelries and traditional attire, which made her look so divine. She wore lots of different kinds of traditional jewelries that include Mulla Muttu Mala, Kashi Mala, the Palakya Mala, Nagambada Mala, Karimani Mala, many more. Hey, did I forget to mention the 22 karat Putali Mala? Along with the Palakya Jimkis that made her look complete in her attire. The jasmine flowers in her hair, the bindis, the chandanam, everything looks so pure and divine. Anyone who sees her really wish to be the bride, the Kerala bride of that day. And do you want to see a glimpse of my sister's marriage? The purity and the craftsmanship which made her look more fascinating. Do you want to look? Let's check it out.
Hi dear, how are you? I'm fine, how are you?
Kanda,
What are you doing?
Nyanam Varam,
reading some
Thrissur,
articles.
Puram Kana.
Okay, I saw your sister's wedding photos. From where did you get those wedding sarees?
Oh, those sarees. I just brought it from Balaramapuram in Trivandrum.
Puramenikkonnu Kananam Kanda.
Do you want to see the videos? I'll send you
Puramenikkonnu Koodanam Kanda.
in my YouTube channel.
Thank you dear.
Timilayenikkonnu
It's always my
Kananam
pleasure.
Kanda.
Bye, Soja.
Timilayenikkonnu
Balaramapuram is one of the
Kottanam
panchayats
Kanda.
that forms the city of Trivandrum, the capital of
Kanda,
Kerala, India. It is the most urbanized
Nyanam
panchayat in the Trivandrum
Varam,
district.
Thrissur,
Balaramapuram is a center for the production
Puram
of
Kana.
traditional varieties of handloom textiles meant for the contemporary cloth-wearing style of Kerala. Due to the regime of His Highness Maharaja Balaravarma from 1799 to 1810, handloom weaving was the first introduced at Balaramapuram. The varieties and the way they weave and their designs makes them most admiring.
Nikita, how are you? Do you remember our friend Malu? Yeah, yesterday it was her child's Noligat ceremony. I've sent you a video. You must watch it.
Now we can see the dressing styles of Kerala.
Now, let's see the different attires of Kerala in different religious culture. For Hindu culture, the most of the women wears settum mundum or settum nediyadum. Most of the women wear chatta. Chatta was a long sleeve blouse worn by Christian women, and kavani, elderly Christian women, wear short sleeve blouse used to cover their upper part of the body with the male mundu known as kavani. Kottayam is a kind of long sleeve blouse used by Muslim women. Tattam, which is theirs significant, wear tattam, a long scarf for covering the head and shoulder, is still used by Muslim women. These are the attires of the Kerala's different religion: Hindu, Muslim and Christian.
Flowers tied up on the head of a woman. You can only see these visuals in the southern part of India, especially in the state of Kerala. Flowers in head are worn in northern India as well, especially during traditional worship processes and festivals. South Indians decorate their hair not only with jasmine flowers but also with flowers like rose, kanagambaram, etc. Adorning flowers in hair is an age-old tradition followed by the Hindus. It is believed that South Indians wear jasmine flowers on their hair to emit the fragrance from their very hearts and in worship of the Divine Mother Goddesses. It symbolizes the longevity of her married life. It is based on Ayurvedic practice, as jasmine's fragrance reduces nervousness and also keeps the brain in calmness.
Kerala is known for so many splendid things that no one would lose count. There are beautiful beaches, backwaters, Kanjivaram silk saris, settumunda, lungi, acting skills and culinary delights. Amidst all these, how can you forget the gold that is worn by the Malayali brides and the Kerala women? Purity and untold craftsmanship is what you find in the traditional Kerala jewelry design. Let's get to know more about this jewelry. Mullamuttu necklace. When you see a series of old petals running across the necklace, you can safely call it as the jasmine buds necklace or the Mullamuttu necklace. Manga mala necklace. The manga necklace is the most common jewelry design of Kerala that stands out of its traditional heritage, superimposed with a trendy and eye-catching looks. Kashmala. In Kashmala, Kerala jewelry patterns, you can expect a whole lot of gold coins assembled together. Kashu stands for coins and mala means necklace. Palakya mala. The leaf necklace with the mango-shaped emeralds is typically green in color. A combination of emerald and ruby further makes Palakya mala an enchanting piece of Kerala jewelry. This Kerala jewelry pattern has come a long way from its traditional form. Jimkis. Welcome to the bell-shaped designer earrings. This Kerala jewelry pattern worn by the bride in Kerala is and is a part of a temple jewelry. Karimani mala. This neck ornament is similar to the Mangal Sutra and has gold and black beads. Nagambada Tali. This Kerala pattern ornament is similar to the Palakamali. The only difference lies in the shape of the pendants. Nagambada Tali has small size pendant that can. Padakam, a pendant in chain form. Padakam is yet another fantastic rendition of Kerala jewelry that is either made in pure gold or studded with stones. Putali. This necklace is inspired by nature. Intricate flowers and leaves greet you in this 22-carat Putali necklace. The small thalis that dangle from each piece add a glorious touch to the wearer. There are lots of different kinds of bangles found in Kerala tradition. Simhavala, Pavijavala, Ashtalakshmivala. Now let's move on to the Kerala Christian wedding jewelry tradition. Kingini Mala, Patli bangle, Minnu, Kashumala, Kurumalagu bangle, hollow machine cut bangle, Toda bangle, Kolkata bangle, Jimkis. Here we can see the beautiful brides of Kerala from different religions, Hindu, Christian and Muslim, wearing their traditional Kerala jewelries. They all look splendid and more glorious while wearing it. The poise and purity of Kerala brides steal the hearts of millions as she walks down the aisle adoring white and gold. Be inspired by her beauty and divinity and blend in the dash of southern flavor in your attire by adding a few elements of Kerala jewelry.
Handicrafts are very important because it represents the culture and tradition of Kerala. So let's see some of the traditional handicrafts of Kerala.
Arammula Kannadi, meaning the Arammula mirror, is a handmade metal alloy mirror made in Arammula, a small town in Pathanamthitta, Kerala, India. Unlike the normal silvered glass mirror, it is a metal alloy mirror or the first surface mirror or front surface reflection mirror, which eliminates secondary reflections and aberrations typical of back surface mirrors. The exact metals used in the alloy are maintained as Vishwakarma family secret. Metallurgists suggest that the alloy is mix of copper and tin. It is polished for several days to achieve the mirror's reflective surface. They are considered to be one of the 8 auspicious items or Ashtamangalayam that play a role in the entry of the bride at a wedding venue. These unique metal mirrors are the result of Kerala's rich culture and traditions. They have great historical and cultural value and are thought to bring good luck. The Malappuram Katti is a kind of dagger originating from the Indian subcontinent, developed by few blacksmith families of Malappuram from Malabar region of Kerala in ancient times. The dagger is unique in its physical appearance and features, as it has a very lightweight holder made of deer antler. The blade is thicker on the top and very sharp lines at the bottom. The blade continues to handle and covers the handle in a small single strip. The dagger is 18 to 25 inches. The Ambalappura Sri Krishna temple is believed to have been built during 17th century AD by the local ruler Chembakasheri Puradam Tirunal Devanarayan Tamburan. The idol at Ambalappura is likened to Parthasarathi form of Vishnu, holding a whip in his right hand and a conch in his left. During the raids of Tipu Sultan in 1789, the idol of Sri Krishna from the Guruvayur temple was brought to the Ambalappura temple for safekeeping for 12 years. Payasam, a sweet pudding made of rice and milk, is served in the temple and is believed that the Lord Guruvayurappan visits the temple daily to accept the offering.
Customs of unanimity. Matriarchal society in Kerala. The matriarchal society or Marumakkatayam was a system of matrilineal inheritance prevalent in Kerala. Descent and inheritance of property was traced through females. It was followed by all Nair caste, some of the Ambalavasis, Mathilas and tribal groups. The elder male was considered the head, known as the Karnaval. The properties were not handed to his sons but to the daughters of his sons or to their sisters. Kerala, a shining example of gender equality in India. Kerala is one of the few states in the country where the female-male ratio is over 1,084 women for every 1,000 men. Kerala has been the one Indian state which defied the national trends and provided a model of development that is more open and inclusive of women. Praising the gender balance in Kerala, the state is ahead of other Indian states and even developed countries. The women achievers of Kerala include Tessie Thomas, the Missile Woman of India. Tessie Thomas is an Indian scientist and Director General of Aeronautical Systems and the former Project Director of Agni 4 missile in Defence Research and Development Organization. She is the first woman scientist to head a missile project in India. Fatima Bibi. Fatima Bibi is a former judge of the Supreme Court of India. Appointed to the Apex Court in 1989, she became the first female judge to be part of the Supreme Court of India and the first Muslim woman to be appointed to any of the higher judiciaries in the country. K.K. Shailaja. K.K. Shailaja, popularly known as Shailaja Teacher, the Minister of Health and Social Welfare of Kerala. She was involved in the successful containment of the Nipah virus outbreak in the first half of 2018. Her foresight in preparing the state and her ability to communicate the decisions to the public during the corona pandemic have gained world attention through the international media. K.K. Shailaja was honored by the United Nations for her effort to coronavirus pandemic. She was the only Indian among several leaders across the world invited to speak on the occasion of UN's Public Service Day. The British magazine Prospect announced K.K. Shailaja as the world's top thinker of the COVID age. As Gopalakrishna Gandhi said, Keralites can proudly say men are equal to women here instead of women being equal to men.
Hey, hello brother. Where were you? How was your day?
Today, I went to Kalamandalam. I met a lot of artists. It was an eye-opener for me.
You went to Thrissur, the cultural city of Kerala? I want to know everything about it.
Do you want to see some arts form of Kerala?
Kathakali is the most well-known dance drama from the South Indian state of Kerala. The word Kathakali literally means story play. It is known for its large, elaborate makeup and costumes. The elaborate costumes of Kathakali have become the most recognized icon for Kerala. The themes of Kathakali are religious in nature. They typically deal with the Mahabharata, the Ramayana, and the ancient scriptures known as the Puranas. This is performed in a text which is generally Sanskritized Malayalam. The instruments used in these art forms are Chenda. Maddalam. Ilattalam. The famous Kathakali dancers are Kalamandalam Gobi, Padmanabhan Nair, Ramankutti Nair, and Kumaran Nair. Mohiniyattam. Mohiniyattam is a classical dance form of Kerala in South India. Mohiniyattam is a graceful dance to watch and is a solo recital by women. The term Mohiniyattam comes from the words Mohini, meaning a woman who enchants onlookers, and Attam, meaning graceful and sensuous body movements. Thus, the word Mohiniyattam literally means dance of the enchantress. The instruments used in this art forms are Chenda, Maddalam, and Ilattalam. The famous Mohiniyattam dancers are Sunanda Nair, Jayaprabha Menon, Pallavi Krishnan, Gopika Varma, Vijay Lakshmi, and Smita Rajan. Other art forms of Kerala. Ottantullal. Ottantullal is a comedic dance and poetic performance form of Kerala. It was introduced in the 18th century by Kunjan Nambiyar, one of the Prajina Kavitrayam. It is accompanied by a mridangam or an idakya. In Ottantullal, a solo performer with green makeup and a colorful costume acts and dances while reciting dance. Kudiyattam. Kudiyattam is a traditional performing art form in the state of Kerala. It's a combination of ancient Sanskrit theatre with elements of Kuthu, an ancient performing art form of the Sangam era. It is officially recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity. Kudiyattam meaning combined acting in Malayalam, combined Sanskrit theatre performance with elements of traditional Kuthu. It is traditionally performed in temple theatres known as Koothambalams. Chavittu Nadagam is a highly colorful Latin Christian classical art form originated in Ernakulam district, Kerala. It is noted for its attractive makeup of characters, their elaborate costumes, detailed gestures, and well-defined body movements presented in tune with the rhythmic playback music and complementary percussion. Oppana. Oppana is a popular form of social entertainment among the Mapla community of Kerala. The term Oppana is believed to be originated from the Arabic word Afna. Oppana was originated on the occasion of make-off Muslim brides. Oppana is generally presented by females, numbering about 15, including musicians, on a wedding day. The bride, dressed in all finery, covered with gold ornaments, and her palms and feet adorned with an intricately woven pattern of Mailanchi. Margamkali. Margamkali is an ancient Indian round dance of the St. Thomas Christians community based in Kerala state, mainly practiced by the endogamous subsect known as the Knanaya or Southeast Christians. The dance retells the life and missionary work of St. Thomas the Apostle based on the 3rd century apocryphal Acts of Thomas. Margam means the path or way or solution in Malayalam, but in the religious context it is known as the path to attain salvation. Sarpam Tullal. Sarpam Tullal or dance of snakes or Nagakalampata is a unique form of mystical ritual associated generally with ancestral temples or Tarawads, predominantly in state of Kerala. From ancient times, many family houses in Kerala have special snake shrines called Kava or Pambin Kava, where this exotic and spectacular ritual performance is associated to. It is generally conducted to appease the snake gods and thereby to bring prosperity to the family. Kali Theatre. Kali Theatre is a temple ritual that is performed to seek the blessings and to praise the valiant deeds and might of goddess Bhagavati. The ritual centers around a kalam or a drawing of the goddess image on the ground using specially made powders of varying colors. This usually takes various forms of goddess Bhagavati like Bhadrakali and Chamundi, etc.
श्याम सुंदर केरकेदा